check. Yeah, that was it. BUCKT. Alright, so yeah, Goblin Commander, real-time strategy game made by the folks from, I guess you can say Blizzard now, but back in the day it wasn't really that well known as a company. It was actually not the team of Blizzard, but it was the
Our story is not one of providence.
I think it was the guy who actually designed the goblins from World of Warcraft that made this game by his own, together with a group of people from Jellicoe. That's really odd.
Our kind was not so much born as we were created, wrought through the power.
And no, the XSplit, we split thing, the we split even doesn't start first before this cutscene. Oddly enough.
Summoned to serve as laborers on what would be his most ambitious achievement. A great
Something that is really bad about this game, and that's the community, that there isn't one. This game is pretty damn awesome for being a GameCube game, and it's sad to see that it's kind of left to the side a little bit.
It was a good life.
I don't think there is any really good real-time strategy games beside this one, so I'm kinda sad to say that. Right, there we go, cutscene over, and the game starts. At least the control of the game. Also, big thanks to the previous runner, Void of Darkness, for doing a really good run at Gek. Gek. Can you imagine that this cutscene actually need that load time and actually counts for timing section? What? That is silly. That is silly. But it isn't a whole lot of people that actually play through this, so you do what you need to do. The fun part of this run will be me actually speeding up the cutscenes. So sorry about that, but I'm gonna speed up a little bit at some point, especially those cutscenes in the tutorial sections, which will be about 5 stages in. So, I don't know, if you have played something like Warcraft or whatnot, you will be kind of familiar with this game. The controls are really good for being a strategy game, even though you might think, oh, those games kind of suck. Like Red Alert. What else do we have? I think the new games. I haven't played a whole lot of them recently, but real-time strategy games are kind of odd when it comes to controls and everything. So, yeah, this is actually one of the best ones in that kind of sense. So, also, it's sort of like Pokemon when it comes to the goblins, per se. So, you need to use your goblins at the best and most optimized fashion. So yeah, this is a tutorial stage, so nothing really to say here. TGT, which is the charity marathon that you're watching right now, hopefully, is doing this for Doctors Without Borders. If you can be so kind to donate whenever during this run, that's really good. Hopefully I can try and bring it down a little bit when it comes to the times and everything. The estimate is 6 hours and 30 minutes, I think I put it at, and that's pretty damn good. World record, I will say you can do it in probably 5. It's that hard to actually do something with this game. And this is a 100% run, which means I won't do the level skip for the tutorials or the level skip for the 2 last stages in the game. Which make this a whole lot harder. But if you have seen my let's play of this game, I kind of failed at it at some points during that let's play, but it was only a let's play. And it was some years ago, I think it was almost 2 now. So yeah, kind of hard to do something with that back then, with the recording and everything. It's so much easier today with streaming and stuff like that. I could have done that a whole lot faster, to be honest. I got at least a few health before the dialogue came up, and that indicates that I was kind of quick, but not enough. I should have cleaned up the whole mill part, basically, and just had a couple. But that's fine. It's still world record pace. So, if you haven't seen this game before, it's kind of a basic real-time strategy game. This thing I'm controlling now is referred to as the Titan, which means that every clan in the game, which should be 5 of them, have their own, and they got its own unique abilities, moveset, which you need to utilize in some ways. For competitive, I will say only 3 of them matches up. I've seen some really good ones with the pig that is coming up soon, but playing well with a pig is kind of difficult. That was the first boss fight. Alright, so what I'm doing right now is the load skip. This might not make sense to you, but on the first tutorial stage, it actually goes faster if you go to the menu instead of going to the next stage. I hope I pressed the right button for that. It will actually give me like 20 seconds, I think, almost. So it's a really good skip. Yeah, there we go. Can you imagine that goes faster? He actually loads the game faster, and that's what making that kind of cutscene skip. Yeah, this is the second tutorial stage. It's about the same as the first one. Try and skip as much as possible, and then just try and get enough gold to push through as quickly as possible. come on now. Oh man, I forgot. Oh Jesus. Alright, there we go. The currency for buying out the units in this game is called souls. You can either get souls by dying, killing, or actually using the fountains, which is the fastest way to do it. Oh, you need to wait for the tossers. If not, you're gonna wipe. There we go. So if you stick it to the right side and press it like I did, you will actually skip the two other blade worms, which saves a whole lot. So I need more souls, as I was too quick for the actual cutscenes. Oh gee, thank you Morks. Thank you so much for dropping by real quick. I'm having the graveyard shift right now, and it's so late. I'm gonna upload the DK run to you eventually, so I hope you wanna see that. Fail at it. But thanks Morks. Alright, come on you. Could have gone a little bit better, I guess, but it's fine. Oh, I should have probably added a checkpoint for that, huh? Oh well, it should be fine. What you need to do here is actually kinda utilize the checkpoints you get from the game whenever you're able to. That gives you the most time-saving moments throughout. Alright, welcome back Shadow Slayer. Welcome back. Welcome back to me at my graveyard shift. My Goblin Commander. Oh, come on. I hope I can world record at this run, which is an hour less than the estimate, by the way. So I'm actually padding with an hour just to play it safe mode. Great Fox! You don't need the cash I'm getting right now for the actual run. You will need to get gold at some points, but not now. And it's 100% run as well. So I need to get some stuff. Go out of my way to get some stuff, even. Oh, I'm sad to hear that. I hope you get it working. That happens sometimes when I do speed runs. I actually have that kind of thing going with the fingers that I can't do anything. It's like it's completely stuck. Alright, there we go. Second stage done. One less to care about. It's actually fun to play this game. It's the best strategy game on the GameCube. Or, well, I don't know what to say about the Xbox or PlayStation 2, but it's a really good strategy game for the GameCube. I think it got the best version of it. Sorry, cutscene skip. That's the only part when you can skip that cutscene. That's so silly. The story about the game is basically that the leader of the clans is killed, and your clan is out there to try and find the one responsible for it. Basically. And so it begins. And yes, nothing but melee characters for now. So yeah, I need to get this fountain to get souls and then be able to buy out the units. The fastest way to do this stage is actually not using the Titan. It's actually slower to use the Titan on this one because it costs too much. Two teams should be enough to beat this stage. Just to make sure that you obtain as much gold as you can from the debris or whatever. So this group you got in the beginning should be your suicide squad, which basically means that you need to move them. I think it's there. Yeah, there we go. Probably buy one. Let's see. It's better to buy defense than attack power. Oddly enough, you get more power out from the defense parts. Alright, so what I got there is a rune. There's only a few you need to actually get, which you should get during your runs. Most oftenly than not, you don't really need to use them during your runs, but it should be fine. Just go all in on some of the beginning stages. That's so much easier. So better use the room while I can. I hope to use it. Oh, hang on, come on. Too late, but it should be a little bit of damage boost. Right, I think that should be it actually. If I haven't missed any guy. Let's take those huts just in case. Right, so here we go. More defense. Yeah, that was the criteria. There we go. I'm sorry to hear that. I'm feeling the same actually. Man. The graveyard shift. You never want to have that on a charity marathon. So the first world is kinda easy. There's some parts that kinda can stump you if you don't play it safe, but it should be fine for a speedrun. And as previously, all close combat.
Nightdatsu.
There's some really difficult stages coming up, so that might be run killers, but I hope not. Yeah, you need to get out of your way and get that part, because that kind of amount of gold is really good to have in the end of this stage. So let's just go where we need to go, and then be ready to buy some upgrades. So everywhere you actually have uncovered area, you need and have to actually put down some turrets at this stage, because the spawn rate of the enemies are way too quick for you. So that can be kind of tricky for you. Yeah, RPG and real-time strategy games tend to have one stage at least, or one part that is a really heavy run killer, and that's kinda odd, but they tend to have that. I do some speedruns of Secret of Mana sometimes, try my best with that, and I'm not close to the world record because that's basically just tasks. There's almost no one running Secret of Mana. There's a few, I guess, but it's kind of hard to be that optimized without quitting in the beginning of the game. Five. I'm gonna make it with 5. Not likely. There we go. You need to push on that spot just a little bit and it should be fine. You don't need to take that route, but if you push just a little bit and sacrifice one team or two, you will actually gain more from it and kill the base quicker. So there's also those kind of moments in this game where you need to actually sacrifice a whole lot of your groups to be able to move on. I think the 8th stage is filled with it. Stone Crushers as a team is kind of balanced, but they excels the most on the defense level, I guess. you will have the most use of them during the campaign. Oh, so I lost the tower. Oh well, I delayed it so much that can afford Titan and everything now, so it doesn't really matter much. If you can take down this place kind of quick, then you pretty much won. So, GG. Oh, you got Dr. Pepper. I hope you're gonna share that with me, if you're gonna stay with me. Otherwise, you can start off. Ah, Dr. Pepper is nice. I haven't had one in a long while, but they are really nice, especially for these kind of moments. Alright, I should probably buy the turret again. Give my guys a little bit of aid. I can't afford that, huh? That one guy doing the Braveheart kind of scenario. He will not fall. Right, so that part is pretty much set. Let's do the bottom part and we should be done with this stage. This is actually the longest stage when it comes to the first campaign. The second one, it goes a lot quicker. This Titan is one of the bottom tier ones when it comes to competitive. It's actually really bad. And what makes it so bad, that it's so hard for you to actually control it with its eating ability. It's fine for competitive, I guess, but often than not you will eat your own troops, which is kind of unfortunate if you're playing competitive, because all those units count in so much. I guess you can earn by doing it though, like getting the Titan back on health, but I can never see a scenario where you should sacrifice your own units. It's actually better to let your Titan die than to actually have him restoring health all the time. Your Titan will give you, I think, 10 if he's dying, and a Goblin will give you 2 or 3 in between. So yeah, you can see the amount of gold and the amount of goblins I accumulated just because of this Titan right now. I probably can use that machine, but I want to save it for later. Dr. Pepper is really nice though, so I envy you on that. Also remember to donate for Doctors Without Borders. The link is gonna be posted every now and then in the chat, so make sure you stick around for that. Doctors Without Borders actually need all the help they can get. There's been some bombings in Afghanistan at a hospital, and the blockage of water is a constant issue for them. So here is actually the Titan for the Hellfire clan, which is way better than my Titan, but That's another point. He didn't wear it well, so to speak, so I'm way better than him on that part. Blast the furnaces. Yeah, he died. That was kind of obvious. Home, turret, home, turret. Oh, don't do the help scenario now. I don't need that. And then, oh yeah, that was the final turret. You only get 3, so when you got all 3 of them, you're pretty much stockpiled for the rest of it. Yeah, kind of a blood and gory Christmas story, yeah. I don't know if I'm gonna get haunted by 3 oddly looking ghosts, but maybe. One fat one, one skinny one, and one mean one, I think. Oh man, I don't remember the ghost from the Christmas past, but it's something like that. And as you can see, the turrets are actually really nice because they have blocked them off completely. Just need to spam the A button now and I'm set. Alright, there we go, second stage. That was really fast, by the way. I think I earned at least 10 seconds from my previous best run segment. I'm already 31 minutes in, really? Huh. Alright, so this mission is kinda odd. You need to first get back to base to be able to use the base, which is fine, but on the way there you can actually pick up some extra units if you want to, and that means that on any percent run you don't need to do this at all. There's no point to it. It will get a little bit more difficult as you go though, but it should be fine for you. But as I'm doing 100% run, I need to get them all because that's side quests. Just make sure that you get everything when you're doing this part. Let's use the healing thing if you can. There we go. It's better to swap, change the healing one for the rain of fire one. Kinda sounds odd, but the healing is not that good in the beginning of the campaign. You need it for some of the stages that's coming up ahead, but you should be fine in the beginning. What I do there is actually a sacrifice skip. Um, by doing that, I actually get more time on my hands to actually get back health on my Titan, and also just sacrifice everything. So all they have to do is basically wait. There we go. Titan time. You can wipe at this stage if you use the strat. I do, but you get used to the kind of unlock factor with RNG kind of quickly. Alright, there we go. Let's see, pit boss. And I don't have that much souls, but I can fully buy out everything, so it should be fine. Yeah, it's gonna be a long stream, like really long and lengthy. Oops, this is not good. Push off. Yeah, that was kind of unfortunate. But it's fine. I got hit by the turret, which means that it drains a quarter of the health of my Titan on every beam. So that was the reason I actually wiped with the Titan there. But it's fine, I got the fountain, so I get back pretty quickly. And I got these fellas, so it should be fine. So there's the pig again. He stands in the most awkward spot on the stage, and he's protected by a turret. But yeah, it's gonna be a really long stream, and I don't think that's a bad thing though. It's gonna be fun to do this actually. Goblin Commander needs more love. Come on, get that goblin. So as you can see, the turret protects the pig and the pig protects the turret, which means that you will almost always lose the beginning squads. You can try and drain as much as you want on the pig, but it's kind of difficult to get him down on one cycle. Oh, you've been up 19 hours? Oh man, props. I hope you had fun so far during the charity marathon, and I hope it's going great. I'm looking forward to awesome games done quick and everything like that, so yeah, charity marathons are awesome. You see how odd this is, that I need to push like this? This stage. There's a control option in this game, which means that you can control the goblins as a whole, instead of just hoping for the best with the overhead cursor thing. Which is a nice feature, but that means that to retreat, or being a little bit more tactical, you need to actually use the Y command to actually move your units as you need. This is the most important stage, this one right here, because if I can get this fountain, that means I get 3 times as much souls than normally, and they get less, so you always need to get key points like that. That's so nice of you, thank you. I think I'll be fine though. So if you need sleep, get some. Every clan got a utility goblin, which means that they don't really attack, but they do something else instead to boost your team. The Stone Crusher got the best one, which is healing over time. Even though healing is kind of subpar at most parts, but that goblin got so much healing that it's not even funny. It's way too overpowered. The Hellfire one is Vision, that increases the field of sight. Can be good at some parts. The Plague Splitter one is actually the best one, I think, and that decreases the armor of nearby goblins, and also it deals damage. So yeah, that's the best one. It doesn't deal damage if you don't upgrade it, but yeah, you will upgrade it. And you can only have 1 utility goblin per 10 clans, so you need to be real cautious and pick the right one, because they are really pricey as well. But there we go, that should be it. Also want to say thanks to all the donation incentives for my Smash Brothers run. That was really fun to see that. Oh, I see what you mean. Alright, yeah. Can relate to that. Alright, this stage. This stage has the most skips of the entire run, so I hope I can get all of them and decrease the time for the whole playthrough with at least 20 minutes. Come on, kill that scout. Finally, thank you. if you're doing speedruns of this game, you need to also cater for a factor that the goblins are kind of silly sometimes. They don't hit even though they are attacking and stuff like that, so it's kind of hard to predict movement in this game. It's kind of hard for them to move. It's like having a shoe tied together while running, that kind of sense. And that makes it kind of difficult to actually be able to do a whole lot of speed running. And yeah, I need as much gold as possible right now. Also, it's kind of difficult to speedrun this game because you must familiarize yourself with the surroundings and actually get to know every stage inside out. You can't leave anything out in that kind of sense, so it's kind of tricky to actually play this game because you need to memorize every stage in the entire run. Oh, sourdough bread. Actually, sourdough bread is actually really, what do you call it? Not popular, but really, I don't know if it's popular or not, but it's a really common thing for restaurants in Sweden. We actually got a whole lot of burger joints that use the sourdough dough kind of approach, so it's really popular around here for burgers, for whatever. So yeah, it's kind of a popular thing. A little bit of a drummer boy. So that's the last 3 goblins I'm gonna purchase out before suiciding my squad. Just because of this part right here, which is dreadful. You always need to sacrifice your goblins here, just because of that barrier that they destroyed for us. That's the only reason to it, and now I got some people got stuck. That's unfortunate. Let's buy out that goblin before they break the hut. There we go. Alright, so more goblins. But yes, sourdough bread is really popular in Sweden. Unfortunately. I don't know, it's alright, but I need these fountains, I need to wait at this point. There we go. They go and reclaim fountains all the time during this playthrough. You need to get used to it. For a speedrunner, it doesn't affect you all that much. It's kind of lame at some points of these stages that's coming up later on. But you need to cope with it and learn to adapt so you don't get any game over just because they drain the fountains for you. So as I went here in the beginning, I skipped the cutscene There is a cutscene coming up, or would have appeared if I would go north instead of this direction, as you can see on the minimap. Kinda hard to explain, but if you go north instead, there will be a cutscene with a catapult, and they say that we need to find a different route. But as I did this, I can actually skip that part altogether and do the shortcut straight to it. The clan we're facing is the Hellfire clan, and they are actually the best ones when it comes to ranged combat. So you need to think about that when you're playing these kind of close combat units, that hopefully you can get the ranged one first and save the others for later. Do something like that, I think. Oh, you can take that. I don't mind you taking that one. Right, up there. Drum, damage, and shield. And it should be fine. Alright, so... Alright, so just the close combat units survived that fight. I guess so. I don't... Is it from California? Really? That's something I didn't know, so thanks for that. I'm coming from a place where you actually eat a whole lot of strange stuff. So, yeah. Yeah, they're gonna break the Titan chamber, I think. No, it survived. It survived! Probably gonna leave the Titan there.
Beric undi facets etu dragitit.
Alright, here we go. So the turret actually works in the same sense that the Hellfire Pig does, but it's on an auto scroller kind of thing. The tricky part is not actually killing things, it's actually getting those close to you to get away from you, which is the hard part. Right, get in there, you guys. We should be fine. Home and then purchase some goblins. Something like that. Oops. Yeah, as you can see, I can't get the ones that is too close. It's kind of odd. You shoot with the camera controls, not anything else, so you need to like yank it just a little bit. Yeah, there we go. And the rest of the goblins disappeared. Cutscene. I'm probably gonna be done early and then I'm gonna get stomped by having to delay this. The super realistic graphics on the GameCube. Alright, so this part of the game is considered to be one of the worst parts of the entire run for a casual player. For a speedrunner, yeah, one of them, but Plague Spitter is actually the worst one. So we meet Fane, which is the next goblin we need to kill. And now we actually got Hellfire guys with us. So now we can have more units together at the same time. So as the campaign continues, you need to adapt to using more and more commands and more goblins. That makes it kind of so that the later stages get so difficult because of the fact that they switch around clans and everything. So constantly you need to adapt to this game. Yeah, don't upgrade Hellfire on this one. I buy them out because they are almost the same price, but they attack faster, which means that I'll get gold faster. Kinda odd, but that's how it works in this game. The more attacks on the rocks, the easier it breaks. So I rather want DPS than anything else. That heal room will really come in handy. Really handy. Alright, let's see. Let's continue then. I bought out everything I need in the beginning. Come on, break that quickly now. Thank you. The Stormbringers, which is the clan I'm facing right now, is actually a pretty decent clan. They can improve the health and the attack damage of the units, so they can really be bulky, and kind of DPS wise it's kind of good because all of their units have the kind of sort of area of effect ability, which means they did drain health to almost everyone in your team. So they're pretty good against close combat units if they stack up. probably be able to kill someone for Dr. Pepper right now. So yeah, in case you're wondering, you can't really lose the main area. If you do, you're pretty much screwed. Let's see, range upgrade. That's the only upgrade I'm getting. Don't worry, I'm just playing safe now as I lost a bunch of units. This stage is like farming gold forever. Huh. Alright, we got the first fountain up ahead. So yeah, there's a timer to this one. You need to get the moon gate, otherwise you get attacked. Come on, get that observatory. Or maybe not. Huh. Oh yeah, I don't have turrets on this one. So I need to hold this place at all cost. If I'm losing that part, then I'm gonna lose the stage, basically. Hellfire got some of the best archers in the game, so it's kinda hard to adapt to that. Yes, they're kind of pricey. Alright, there we go, 20 units, full team. Let's divide them up a little bit. So I don't wipe. And just wait. These are things to it that people don't speedrun it. There's time sections, which means that you can't really optimize anything. Huh, I lost a goblin. Odd. You must be really low on health to be able to die at that fight. Alright, 2 minutes. And I'm almost fully upgraded, so that means that this is a cakewalk now. That lonely goblin.
Far to set.
I think I lost one. No, I didn't. Oh, I thought I did. Huh. Oh well. 1 minute to go. $45. There we go, Titan. So I'm pretty much set now. Yeah, this is GG for this stage. And a good time as well. I didn't lose a whole lot of units, so I'm in the plus zone. Oh, I get ambushed with the Titan. Oh well. Nom nom. Alright. So now we can use the moon gate, which is a really good thing. Makes the stage a whole lot easier. The rune I use is a slowdown rune, which is one of the most efficient runes in the game. It decreases the movement and attack power, or speed even, attack speed, of the units affected by a whole lot. Come on, goblins. Only got half of them left. Yeah, I know. I'm trying to get it down. Thank you. Right, so that path is now opened up. Just need to take this one as well so I can get the Titan in there. Get more units. Alright, there we go. So, I think I still had a drummer. The little arrows means that my goblins is following the Titan, which is a command prompt you can do to actually save yourself a little bit more time. It's less efficient in that kind of sense that you can't really control them, but it should be fine.
Zafite, Misada, Tipsin,
Come on, you should have done the lightning thing. Yeah, there we go. See? I told you. Should have done the lightning thing. Alright, let's move back to that point. We can actually do this. Save some time. It's not really recommended to go without your Titan at this point, but it should be fine. I'm so heavily upgraded, and the fact that I've earned so much time on this run so far, so it should be fine. Oh man, it's really cold right here. Oh. It's so cold and even raining. I don't know even how that works. Yeah, I lost 4 units because of not following the Titan, but it should be fine. Alright, we got that part. Awesome. Remember to donate, fellas. Doctors Without Borders for TGT. Man, I've been going at it for almost over an hour now, huh? That's quick. Alright, so this silly mission thing. You start with 3 goblins. If they die, you lose, basically. You get nothing but this, so it's kind of difficult. If you take the wrong turn, you will actually lose instantly. So if you take the down path, you will actually get killed kind of easily. But if you go up here, you will actually one-shot them both. That cutscene is so silly. It's so forced. I don't know why, but it feels really forced. You must get 25 gold to progress. So yeah, this is unfortunate. I should have had it by now, but I get runes instead. Runes are fine, but it would have been faster to actually get the gold. Right, so as previously, go with stone crushers. See how much faster it is, really? Save the money for upgrading the stone crushers and not buying out the Hellfire clan. There's no point in those extra units in the beginning. Right, here we go. More defense, that's really sweet. Let's capture that thing. Then we can move to this point. This is sort of a maze, so it's kind of difficult to do much with this part if you're playing casually. So yeah, try and upgrade your stone crushers as quickly as possible on this one, and you will have so much more ease in the long run. Right, let's see, more defense. To win this one, you need to acquire all the moon gates, which can be kind of infuriating because they reclaim them all the time, so you need to defend all of them at the same time. Here we got the red one. So we need to stand on it, I think. And then the last armor upgrade, awesome, we can upgrade the attack power as well. Also, coming up next is Diddy Kong Racing, and you can have the bid war for that. For character name, or not character name, but character choice even. Make sure that you don't miss that out. Senix is a really cool guy, so you will have fun watching that one. They're gonna drag me into the turret, I'm pretty sure of it. So unfortunately I'm gonna lose all my stone crushers. I'm pretty sure of it, or it might work. That was close. Come on, don't attack him, ignore him. There we go. Pull him back a little bit. Oh Jesus, come on, dude. That turret. Oh well, I got him, so it's fine. Suicide this group, and then I will be able to buy a new one. There we go. Healer, and then something like this, I think, and upgrade the drums. There we go. I'm saving the Hellfire clan just in case I need them for later. Their health can't really be upped that much, so I really want to save them for later. It's almost like watching little ants fight over something, like a piece of food or something. You know, like tossing out the breadcrumbs and they get all ravaged all over the place. It's kind of like that, this game. There you go, another turret. They always drain a quarter, so it should be about 4 shots before a unit dies. But they can't be rebuilt, so when you destroy them they never came back to the game, so that's a good thing. Alright, another soul fountain, that's awesome. That's also a reason why you can't purchase any turrets in this one, I think. It's simply because of that fact that it will be too easy to actually defend the whole stage. There we go, a new squad. As you can see, all the units have something to their own, which means that you can't really just purchase one unit. You need to get a little bit more diversity to be able to get the best optimal setting for your team. Even though the ones with the whip is almost like the best unit in the entire game. It's okay if you lose the heart. It's actually really easy to do so. You will still have all the upgrades and everything like that though, so it doesn't matter really. Alright, we can go with this path instead. $150. Alright, I need 150 gold then. And it should be fine. We got a really good world record pace right now, so hopefully I can get world record of this game. So, PB hype. Let's see the lightning thing. The cause of so much grief. It actually do kill goblins at some point, so the RNG in this game can be kind of devastating. You can get your goblins killed kind of easily. Alright, there we go. We got the gold needed for the next upgrade, which is really good, really good. So we got fully upgraded stone crushers, so I can put the upcoming money towards Hellfire Clan and max them out eventually, but I don't think I will need to, but it's good to have the option for it. I'm gonna lose almost all my, yeah, I'm gonna lose all my units here, so that's fine. Let's back down with the Hellfire Clan if possible. Nope, he didn't wanna. I think he got stun locked or something. Alright, let's see. So, drummer, 3 of those, 2 of those, 1 of those, and 3 of those. And now we can purchase these guys, so Yes, go archers all the way. Yeah, I had to sacrifice all my units there, but it went kinda alright. So if you're looking for a real-time strategy game on the GameCube, I do recommend this one. I really do. If you like Warcraft, then yeah, it's kind of like Warcraft. Come on, get that thing. Goblins do tend to miss sometimes, it happens, but at some points in the game you need to use the Y control option to actually move your goblins a little bit to the sides, because hills and objects that can block them actually do block them, so you need to make sure that the Hellfire clan actually got a clean path for these archers. Let's see, let's go back for a little bit. I need to purchase new Hellfire clans. Let's do something like that and up the damage a little bit. Buy some musketeers. Oh hell no. Hell no, you're not getting that fountain. There we go. Right, so now I need to use that moon gate and get that one. And yes, the computer knows where you are, so it's one of those strategy games where the AI got field of vision of everything and you don't. I think I lost one there. Yeah, I lost one of the heavy guys, I think. You see, they get blocked so easily. There we go, we got another one, and then it should be this place to go next. And then I think there's just one more, and that's up on the hill. This is actually a really long stage. It should be fine though, it should be fine. You can do this. There will still be a turret coming up ahead, but it should be fine. Oh, really? Come on, get that fountain thing. There we go. Alright, next stage then. This is going really well. So sadly, I will be done real quick. It's not even gonna be close. Alright, I'm gonna do that. Hang on, that's the wrong one. Oh shit, sorry. Copy. That's the old one. It should be that one. Damn, copy paste. Damn you, copy paste. This stage you actually need to get both Goblin clans, even though you might not think of it, but yeah, you need to do that. But the same thing applies. Upgrade the stone crushers as quickly as you can. You will earn the most from that. Let's see. Here we go. Can't break the stone. I don't know why. The stone behind it was blocking. Alright, that's kind of odd, but if you say so. And yes, another 100% tactic for this is actually getting the pig, which is a side quest thing. Yeah, they're gonna break that down, that's for sure. But it doesn't matter, I think I can counter it without any much hassle. They kinda try and aim for the buildings, so it should be fine. It costs 25 gold to rebuild anything. So that shouldn't be any problem. You lose progress though. Every building you will lose time on the level, but I don't know, it shouldn't be that bad of a loss. Yeah, remember to donate. The upcoming run got a donation incentive, which is the Didicon Racing Run, where you can donate for character choice. And as all of our runs are going to be put on YouTube and shared on our homepage, you will be forever memorized on the internet. Alright, we got the side one. We should be able to get some glimpse. Alright. I try and do that just to know where I'm at later on, so I can see that, oh, it's there, alright. That does a whole lot. It actually do. Let's see if we can actually put this somewhere worthwhile. Stonecrusher's hut is the one that is most important for you so don't lose that one. If you lose that one, it will take you so much more time to actually recover it if you're out of gold. So much gold, so little time. Oh shit, alright, that's not good. But it should be fine, I guess. There's not a whole lot of them, so it's fine. The Titan can actually reach some of the stones and cluster things that the other goblins can't, so I will get more gold from this than what I would have been able to from the previous guys. And that's a good thing. So yeah, this place is locked, you can't go in there yet. Where is that pig? He should be here. He's random, but he should be here nonetheless. Let's see if he spawns later on. So yeah, his RNG spawn rate, and that's kind of silly for a strategy game, but it's fine. Yeah, I'm gonna lose the Hall of Titans as well. So that's 50 gold gone, but it should be fine. Repair. And the drummer. It was kind of good that I actually lost that unit. I'd rather have the drummer than have a standard unit, so yeah, that was actually a really nice thing. Ah, the pig should have been here by now. What's up? That was so close with the lightning. Yeah, quick kill. Even though it's one of the better titans, it's still not good enough. Alright, let's go in here then. Everything I hit with my Titan, my Goblin minions will actually go and attack that. So I need to always memorize the order of things that I hit, because that will be the order of the things they destroy. So it's kind of hard to explain that, but I hope I did it well. Oh, there we go. There's the pig. And I need to get back to base. As you can see, this stage is one of the worst ones when it comes to defending. It's not possible to do it. Let's upgrade the drum and purchase out a little bit more units. I should probably buy the range upgrade as well. There we go. That's a good thing about Hellfire range, because that makes me avoid more damage, and that's really good. They take less damage in general just because of that factor. So yeah, you always need to get 50 gold or else you're gonna wipe, basically. So it's kind of a limited time before you can actually die in this one. Right, so now we got the pig as well, which means that I got 2 titans. And suddenly the game gets a whole lot easier. So, I think I'm gonna make it, yeah. Right, cool. Everything there is purchased. Alright. There we go. Let's get that 50 gold bracket so we don't wipe. So this is where you leave your titans behind, basically. They can't follow you through the moon gates, which means that, yeah, your titans are gonna be defending a whole lot. The pig can actually reach, but the pig is kind of limited in that sense. So let's position this guy somewhere around this area so we get some heads up by the cannon. And then we got one more cannon to place out, which means that we can use it offensively in their base, which is a really good thing. At home, Hellfire Clan. Something like that, and then need to repurchase every goblin. Alright, let's see. Damage to the max, vision. And then let's go and defend our turrets so we don't lose them. They got 45. I think that should be enough. And just go in there. Come on, you can kill that Titan. Yeah, there we go. Alright. I think that's pretty much it for this level. Alright, so let go of him, and then we need to purchase the goblins again. This place is really hard to actually get into, so to speak. It's really difficult. I think they got like 2 or 3 shrines laying in there, so you really need to try and push through as much as possible.